Alright, good. Now we can continue along today, checking out the next round here for the Lamborghini Huracán Super Trofeo Evo Grand Prix. The finals round 4. Right now, currently sitting in first place in our Tier 1 group, so as long as we can hold within the top 5 here, we'll be able to get a key to that brand new vehicle. And keep to the top 3, we'll also get a fancy decal showing off that we made it to the top 3 position. Grab one of those will pass by. Managed to get in first for the first 2 rounds, but fell to second in the third round because I wasn't quite able to get under the time that I knew I had to. Not outside of practice anyway, but it's fortunate enough that I didn't get beat out by anyone else, so it worked out okay. Mostly I think we'll probably wind up being the first, second, and third, holding those same positions throughout most of the race here. It's gonna be my guess. Yeah. Should I read the email properly? It's hard to see from my phone. Alright, got 4 practice rounds we can do before we're out of fuel, but see if we do 360s in one go. Of course, beating race time, those ones are simple enough. See what we can do to start with. I think mostly I was fortunate that the group I'm in, no one seemed too overly aggressive at needing to unlock the car. So I know that Piper Space is our club captain here. Another Asphalt nice streamer. He's not doing quite as well. Not for lack of trying, but he has quite a few in his group that have more heavily start up the car than what are in mind. Presumed it was going to be this stage. First in the car hunt, I was like, I think this is going to be the same one that Grand Prix is for today. I'll have to move it. Alright. See if we can repeat that a few more times. Fortunately, with its quick burn of the nitro, I don't get quite the boost from the start that I could with other cars. They're able to ride the extra boost to get from the 360 and accelerate a bit more off that first jump. That was even faster than what we already did. Nope. Plus, I didn't do those 360s, so it's pretty important to do in practice here. man. Not beneficial to me whatsoever. Too close to the side of the ramp. There's the 360s you wanted. That actually worked out pretty alright. I think cutting that corner there might actually be the benefit. Yeah, one more practice to check anyway. We'll be able to submit a time then, hopefully. Place high enough that we'll either be able to race against our own ghost or have a slightly faster ghost to gauge our time against. Nope, that's not good. I think that clear corner is, but do something different in that second part. Alright, until we come back to finish that. Curiosity, what are the current times set at? .8. And a little bit faster than that in practice, but not by much. Of course, as the nature of these, not by much is the difference between most positions. Use that a little bit better through there than I did. Still not great. Cutting that corner there is decent, but then less nitro in that final turn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep practicing that, figure out just what I want to do there. Now that I have my own ghost to gauge myself against, should help a little bit. I think we can check out a few more runs here for the Grand Prix. Usually doesn't take too long for the D-class cars to refuel, so. Holding first would still be cool just to get the decal for it as well, but Slightly less optimistic about that part. A lot of it would really depend on the mood of the other racers. Yeah, that wasn't well timed. See if I could accelerate somewhat through that turn and gain some extra back, but that way for me. Yeah, the hardest part of that race is that last part. The best way to come through there. And to an effect the start too, because if you don't do quite well with the 360, then you can actually lose quite a bit of ground. It didn't benefit him nearly as much as I thought it would. It's actually good to know. I don't really need to cut that corner then. Excuse me. Alright, we don't need to monkey with those. There we go. Perfect runs I mentioned earlier. Just curious if I can beat the cars here taking a different route. Nope, still a little bit faster that way. It's good to know. Take it. Not quite how I wanted that to go. My ghost here is slightly better at some of the '60 part at the start there. So cut into hard in the tunnel turns, so that didn't help me out either. Oh, totally didn't mean to miss that. Change the back to that, clearly I missed it. Alright, cutting that turn actually wasn't bad, but the way I did it was all wrong. Which that's all we can do for practice right now, so do have a better practice run than I do the actual run, but it'd take a bit to get that cemented.